welcome to my channel. Today I'm out on Dartmoor. I've just parked up in two bridges and I'm just heading out on the moor to go and explore some of the tours here. And then the plan is later on to come back through Whitman's Wood and back to the car. At the moment there's a shower passing over, so I'm just waiting for that to clear before I carry on. So this is the Cowsick River, which flows down from the moors into two bridges. At the moment I'm just following the river up onto the moor. About to go up this bank here and then further up along some farmland before we get onto the moor. Morning cows. So I'm just following this lead at the moment up onto Bear Down Tools. Got to go through the edge of the woods here and then we start to head up Bear Down Tools. There's three tools at the top there, before then moving over to Linford Tor. Not the brightest of days, but this is a bit more comfortable walking when it's not scorching hot, like it has been over the last couple of weeks. So this water channel here is known as the Leat. Basically they were cut out into the moors many years ago, designed to carry water down to the villages and the farms. Basically they contour around the hills, capturing the water and taking it down as they go. There's probably a lot more to it than that, but that's all I know. So we've had a bit of rain over the last couple of days, but it's not been too heavy. As you can see, the Leat at the moment is not very full, it's not overflowing, which is what this channel here is for. And so if it was very heavy and overflowing, it'd be going down this gully here, draining off into the hills or the valley below. Currently I'm about 3/4 of the way up Bear Down Tors. The Tors are just over there, just behind the sheep you can see in front of me. If I turn around to where I've walked, or where I walked from, I was just down the valley at two bridges, just down there somewhere, probably where the trees are, just over there. Anyway, I've come up this way, following the valley up behind these trees here. Had to stop and put the wet weather gear on halfway as this cloud all moved in, and had a slight shower. Missed the bulk of the shower. It seemed to go across on the other side of the valley and carry on in that direction. But I'm now going to carry on further up the Tor and go to the top of Bear Down Tools, sorry. So I made it to the top of Bear Down Tools. You can see it's quite breezy up here. Good views. Show about the low cloud. that's it for now. Time for me to make a move and head on to another tour. So I was just having lunch and I was able to see the tools on the other side there. The low cloud has just swept in and the view is completely gone now. But it's coming back and going again, but I think the low cloud is setting in for the rest of the day now. Just down the bottom of the valley there you've got Whitman's Wood, which is the route I plan to take on the way back. So I've just gone over the top of Bear Down Tor and I'm now heading down the Tor, or the back of the Tor, whichever way. So I'm now heading down the north side of the Tor. I think over there, that Tor behind the cloud, or in the cloud, is Devil's Tor. Over there somewhere you've got White Tor, and Langford Tor is somewhere in that direction. And then Whitman's Wood's further on down to the right. So as the weather's coming in at the moment and visibility is not great, I'm probably not going to have too long a walk today, but I'm going to carry on up the Tor in front of me and kind of hope the weather improves. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's one of those days. So I've just crossed over this river in front of me and now heading up the hill, probably follow the line of the wall up into higher White Tor. Unfortunately the rain's still with me. The cloud has lifted a little bit, but not as much as I'd like. Anyway, we'll just stick on with the walking, make the most of it for what it is. So I've made it to the top of higher White Tor, or White High Tor, whichever around is. That is it over there. It's rather horrible up here at the moment. Low cloud, lots of rain. Langford Tor has just disappeared in the cloud over there. That's where I'm heading next, towards and then down towards Whitman's Wood and back to the car too. So I'm going to say goodbye now. It's horrible, wet, and I'll see you back down the car. Right, good afternoon and welcome back. Yesterday I was up near Two Bridges and the weather was just absolutely atrocious towards the end of the walk. Spent probably the last 2 hours walking off the top of the Tor in a lot of rain, a lot of low cloud. Couldn't see a great deal, got absolutely soaked, and just made my way back to Two Bridges, did go in all my clothes, got in the car, got into something a little bit drier and then headed back home. Today the weather's been crap this morning, again. It's rained pretty much up until probably about 12, 1 o'clock-ish. Then it's cleared up for a bit, the skies have got quite brighter. We've been out to the pub, had some lunch, a few drinks, and I'm now parked up down at Burrator reservoir, and I'm just following the River Meavy back up onto the moor. Going to join the Devonport Leat a little bit higher up, and just going to explore the area again. There's a lake up there. Can't remember the name of it off the top of my head at the moment, but it's one of these sort of small areas of water that people generally go swimming in. So I'm going to head up to there, have a look at it and look around the area, and then come back down to the reservoir again. Trying to avoid the rain at the moment. When I got here, the sky opened up and for about half an hour it poured down, so I just stayed in the car to wait it out, and now I've been out probably on the ground about half an hour. Touch wood, so far it's not rained again. So I'm going to carry on now, head back up this trail that I'm on at the moment, out onto the moor, and take it from there. So see you all soon. some of the residents in the woodland around Burrator reservoir. Quite happily chewing on the grass. So just up there you've got Blackpool. This is the River Meavy. It flows down the valley towards Burrator reservoir, which is off in that direction. Up there is Sharpie. But just up here somewhere there is a aqueduct which comes from Devonport Leat. So plan today is to walk up to the aqueduct and then walk up the hill to the right hand side here, follow the aqueduct round to a small lake or pond, Crazy Well Lake or pond, one of the two. One of the joys of Dartmoor, you can always ensure that your footpath will at some point turn into a small stream. That'll be due to the heavy rain we've had all this morning and last night. That would appear to be the source of the water for my footpath, or the source of the water that's going over my footpath. So this is Devonport Leat Aqueduct. You can see there's a lot of water flowing through here today. A lot of water coming off the moor due to all the rain we had last night and the best part this morning. So I've got my wet gear on again. It's been trying to rain and has done a few times. I'm now down to heading down to Crazy Well Pool. Hopefully it's a little less windy down there, but I really doubt it. Anyway, I'll bring you back shortly. Bye. Some of Dartmoor's permanent residents just paying a visit to Crazy Well Pool, where I've just arrived at. I think this may be the first, possibly the second time that I've been here. But basically it's a big man-made pool. I'm not too sure what they dug out of here. Probably stone or something. Anyway, a lot of people come here when the weather's a lot better than it is today and go swimming in the lake here. Quite a popular tourist attraction, unfortunately. So the ponies are coming to join me. Right, well, I'm going to make a move because unfortunately the weather's coming in. It's been raining on and off as I've got on top of the moor as usual. So I've got the wet weather gear back on again. But I'm now heading off the moors, back down towards Burrator reservoir, into the forest at the far end of the reservoir and back to the car. And that'll be it for today. So if you can hear me above the wind, right in front of me now is Burrator reservoir. And the plan is to walk back down there